Neat stuff, neat stuff.
Hi there, Scary Gary. Glad you guys came back for another week. Well, today we're going to talk about slide covers. Last year at Christmas, Mary Lou said, "What do you want for Christmas?" And of course, I want neat stuff. And she just basically, well, just figure out what you want. So I was kind of researching a few things. And one thing was a possible slide cover. Now, slide covers cost, for the slide size I have, pretty close to $500 just to buy them, and then you have to install them and everything. To start out with, why would I want a slide cover? Well, we all like to park our trailers where there's trees, so we get some shade so the sun doesn't beat down on the top and we don't have to run the air conditioner just all the time, or maybe we can use our windows and keep a little radiant heat off of it. But when you're under trees, guess what happens? Your top and your slide that covers with debris. And when you bring your slide in, it's going to possibly get caught up in it, and it could be possibly leak. So what I've been doing so far is I've been going up on top of the trailer with a blower and blowing everything off, or a broom in some cases where it was really too wet up there. But I'm telling you, this old man, it's getting harder and harder to climb up. Now, thankfully, I do have a ladder on the back of my trailer, but climbing up it and climbing back down off of it is a little bit precarious at times for this old man. And I just, I don't think I'm going to get any younger. I don't know if I'm going to get any sprier. So I thought it might be a good idea to put a slide cover on top of it. Now, here's my first problem with the slide cover. I've seen many of them, and they do break down over time. The sun just breaks them up and they start fraying and they just don't look that good anymore. The next problem I have, a lot of the RVs that have slide covers are fifth wheels, and they have a lot further distance above the top of the slide and the roof, which you're going to want to put your slide cover on an angle where it's going to be so that when rain hits it, it does drain off, instead of somewhat flat where rain sets on top of it and it covers debris too. So I don't have that much room on top of my slide cover. So I came up with a solution, and that is, I kind of got this idea of seeing gutter attachments, and I actually tried to buy one for my blower, and they didn't have anything. So I said, oh, what the heck, let's try to make one. So I just got a piece of thin wall PVC, which is very light pipe, and the 90-degree elbow, and I basically cut one long piece of the pipe, and I cut one small little stub that comes out of the 90, and I glued them together with PVC glue. And then I took a heat gun and I heated the small little end, and I basically took it from round and I squished it down to make it more of a, where it would force air straight out instead of like a column of air. Then I bought a little inspection mirror from Amazon, just a little telescoping inspection mirror, and I basically just placed some rubber bands around the PVC and the handle of the inspection mirror, and I take it and I slant it above, so that gives me a way I can look on top of the slide. And honestly, all I do is put my PVC on my blower, turn it on, and just go across the top of my slide, and I just blow all the debris off, checking in the inspection mirror to make sure it blows off. And sometimes it takes you one or two times. First I thought I could just do it on the very end of it. And no, you definitely have to go and walk along the side of it and kind of tilt your neck and kind of turn it and get a little bit of a working in some of the areas that might be hidden from the blast of the air. But it works pretty well. And I think I spent $5 on it. Well, the mirror, I'm not certain. I'll have it down below here. But the pipe itself, it was just buying one piece of pipe and one elbow. I mean, it's not, and I had the glue. I had the blower, so it wasn't spending $500 on a slide cover that really wouldn't work that well in my situation. I think this is a pretty neat idea, and I think I'm going to stick with it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you next week.
If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up.
Turn on your post notifications.
Put the comments down below. Subscribe and you make me happy.